Hi guys, so today, as you can see, I'm going to be starting the fireplace or fake log burner project thing. I've been up to B&Q, I've bought myself some wood. It's quite long, I'm going to have to cut it down because it's, I don't know, about this bit too long for where it needs to go. So I did want to use some thicker wood, but I don't know, with me not liking social situations and I don't have a clue what I'm asking for, don't have a clue about wood and all that, I just grabbed this that was out. So I thought it had quite a nice like grain as well, and I have bought some stain which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, so this was already out. I got the thickest wood and then the one I thought that would fit, but I don't mind chopping a bit off the end. So yeah, I went with this. I don't think it's going to look too bad actually. It's going to look nice and it's snug, like it's meant to be. And I got dark oak satin. I did want the matte, but they didn't have the matte. It was either satin or silk. Furniture varnish. The make is Good Home. It's from B&Q. It's quick drying. Can you see that? I did want to go with, is it medium oak or light oak, but it looked really orangey. So I'm hoping that's going to look really good and you're going to see the grain and it's going to show up really nice. So first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to chop it down. I'm going to chop it down at both ends so the ends look the same, if that makes sense. And I'm going to give them a good sand, and I'm going to sand the edges so they're not such a sharp edge, they're a bit more rounder. I'm going to do it by hand. I do actually have a sander, but I don't want to be really noisy. It's still early as well. It's not even 9 o'clock. Yeah, I just want to be quiet and respectful of my neighbours. So I'm going to sand it by hand. It says, the wood on here, it says it's soft wood, strip wood, 25 millimetres. 92 millimeters and 900 millimeters. But yeah, they are different sizes going up of wood, different thickness, different lengths. I put this in my basket and I did walk around to see if this was the best bit for the job I needed without having to ask, and it was. So this is going to actually look nice. I do wish it was thicker, like I said, but it is what it is. But I can't have anything too heavy on that wall as well, because like I said before, Dylan's had a clothes rail in his room and it's fallen down and we've not even put too much on it. So this is going to be a nice weight. I also got two really good thick bracket type things, which I'll show you in a bit. I wanted them in black, but they only had like a burgundy, browny colour and white. They did have gold, but in really tiny brackets. So I'm going to go with them. They're still going to look really good. I have ordered some fake tiles, like stickers, but they're not going to be here for a few days. I'm hoping they surprise me and come a bit earlier. So this video is going to be in bits, different days, but I'm going to put it in one video. But yeah, really excited about this, to get it all done. I want to get it done before Halloween, because I did get some Poundland pumpkins. They're sat on my counter and I want them on here, and yeah, I want it to all look nice. And I can't wait for Christmas. It's going to look so good. So I'm going to stop going on. I'm going to find my sandpaper, get this sanded, and I'll show you what it's like, and then we're going to stain it with this stain. Oh, and the stain was £7. Oh, I don't think I said how much the wood was. I think it was about £10.50. I don't know, 2 people told me that's a lot, but considering I don't know anything about anything, and I did look online to get it already made, and it was 35 quid, which I would have paid if it was the right length. It was like 35 quid for 30 centimetres. It's like, that's too tiny. So compared to what I've seen online, I'm going to be saving a lot of money. And I think by the time I finish this project, it's going to be about the same price as the cheapest, like newest, what do I want to say, fake log burner. So I don't think it's going to be too over the top money wise. trying to get this all done. I can't think. I want to say so far it's been about 50 quid spent. That includes the fake log burner, which was 35. So it's about 50, but when I've got the final number at the end, I'll tell you how much it all costs for me to do it. There is Tiger. So if you know what he's up to, he is just sat in a bag relaxing. That's what he does sometimes. So I did get this little basket. It was originally £8 and I paid £6 something. It was like 20% off. And I know it's still poking out, but I've seen some logs that I'm going to put in there, so that is going to be hidden. But I do want to get a white lead so it blends in more with the door frame. So, you know, like a strip one. So hopefully I can change out that extension as well. But yeah, so this bit of wood is going to go just below the light here. And so it's going to go, oh, sorry, it's going to go here. But as you can see, it is that little bit too long, goes on the frame. So we're going to chop some off and then get that all sanded. So you can't quite see it, but Tiger is still in that bag. You can see it moving a little there. So I've cut the wood and I'm not going for straight. I'm going for, you know, like a really worn old piece of wood. So I think that's looking good. I haven't finished it yet. I'm just sanding it now. I'm doing it over this bag so it doesn't make a mess. And I'm happy with how that's coming out. It's going to look really good when it's stained. So I've got to finish sanding, this. And then I'm going to do the edges. And then I've got to sand the other end. But really pleased with that. And I just used a normal hand saw. Took a while. I did it over there. There's my mess. I sat on the seat by the table and done it. But I thought I'd sit on the sofa and just get this all sanded up. But I'm so pleased. It's going to look fantastic when it's done. Right, I've sanded all the edges so they're a bit smoother. I've sanded this bit so it looks imperfect. I don't know if you can see it there. And then this bit looks a bit straight, so I'm going to make it look a bit more, you know, a bit more haggard, shall we say. And then I'm going to sand the front, back and sides. But I'm not going to be here all day doing it. I'm just going to quickly go over it and then wipe it down and get staining. So excuse the noise if you hear anything in the background. Tiger's just having something to eat. I'm going to stay on the wood. It's been sanded and wiped down. I'm using the Good Home Furniture Varnish Dark Oak. It's quick drying from B&Q. This was £7. They had other colours and things. Yeah. I'm going to put it in an empty container that I'm not using. Let's see what I've got. Oh, see if I can get, yeah, got it open. Do not advise this at home, but look, I'm going to give it a good mix. And then I've got some gloves and I'm going to use these cloths to put it on with. But I'll come back in a minute once I've given it a good mix. I'm just going to put my gloves on. These I just got from the cheap shop ages ago. Ooh. And then that's just from what I stirred it with. I just put it on there so I didn't waste any. Just put the lid. See, I haven't put a lot in there. I'm not going to use all this, obviously. That's nice. I thought it was going to be a bit darker. So if it stays this light, I might put a second coat on. But that's quite nice, and it's looking great with the grain, isn't it? So very happy with that. It almost looks like pinks, doesn't it, in the grain coming out? Oh, I should have put another glove on my other hand. Why didn't I? I love how that turned out. I was worried it's going to be really dark, but I think it's just the right colour, that is. So that's what the colour is. That's what it was before. I'm going to stain the rest and then I'll be back. I haven't done the two ends, the one I'm holding on is sat on, but look at how beautiful that wood looks. The grain has just popped. I'm so glad I went with that colour and not the lighter oak. So pleased with that. And I've never stained before, and that's come out really well. I really love it. I'd love to do this in my home elsewhere. So look, I've got all that stain left and nearly a whole tin of stain as well. So this stain really does go far. So super pleased with that. So I'm going to let this dry, do the two ends, and when it's completely dry, it's time to put it up. I've done a second coat on that piece of wood, except for the bottom. I need to do the bottom again with a second coat. But look at that. Does that not look like a more expensive piece of wood? Just using a cheap bit of stain from B&Q. I forgot where I got it from then. I think that looks lovely. That is going to look amazing up. So I'm going to let that dry, do a second coat. I still need, I need to go to the hardware shop and get some wall plugs that I can just screw into my wall, and that bit's done. I'll just have to wait for my tiles then. So I'm just going to pop out the shop, to the shop, get the wall plugs I need. Oh, sorry, a bit shaky. I'm going to get the wall plugs I need from the shop and have a little look in the charity shop. Try and be good and not get anything. Yeah. So I've just got back. I did pop into the charity shop. I did get a couple of books. I'm not sure how much they were actually. I got a Thursday night mystery or Thursday club mystery book. You know, the murder mystery books by Richard Osman or Osmond. Can't remember his name. And another one. I'll show them in a bit. So I managed to get my metal wall plugs. Sorry, because I didn't wear a glove on this hand, I got stain on it. Oh, stupid, but so guess how much they cost with screws included. So B&Q wanted 4, 5, 6 quid upwards for a bag of them. I got 4 of these, 4 screws for 80p. So I saved a lot of money just going to my local hardware shop. So mega pleased with those. I'm going to get on and put these. I've got these hold on. I don't know if I can hold it and show you. I got these brackets from B&Q. They're like a burgundy brown colour. Not really what I wanted, but they do actually look nice. They're heavy duty. I think they cost £6.12 for the 2. They are nice and strong. They've got 3 holes in each side. I think I'm only going to put 2 in on the wall because it's not heavy. Yeah, so I'm going to get my leveler, level that up, sort that out. It says these are 80 by 20 times 80 millimeters heavy duty bracket. So I didn't want these in white, I wanted them in black, but these are still going to look really good, I think. Yeah, I think I'm only going to put 1 screw in the wood at the bottom because it's not heavy. It's not going to need proper reinforcing, if you know what I mean. It's not a heavy piece of wood. Sorry, I keep saying that. So do you know what I mean? I don't think it needs a lot in the actual wood, but I'm going to put 2 in the wall, I think. So here's the piece of wood all done and stained and looking really beautiful. So here I'm just trying to get it as level as possible. And then I did grab the brackets because I thought it'd be easier, and then I marked out where the brackets need to go. So I do wish I put the brackets further apart, but I was just playing it safe because it was near like that electrical socket, the lights. But I love how it turned out. So here, yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to level it out. And I think I had a pen and I marked out where the wall plugs had to go. And then I did that for both sides. And then here's the wall plugs. So these are ones that screw into walls. So if you don't have a brick wall, if you don't have a strong wall, these are great. You don't need a drill. If you get the metal ones, they're really great for strong things. And you can just screw them in like I am with a screwdriver. And then here's the first one in. So the finished shelf is up. I think it looks really good. There's just a couple of things I think I would change now. I think I'd get smaller brackets. I went a bit overkill. And I would have put the brackets a bit further this way. It's just I didn't want to get too near the electrics. I didn't want to get too near that and, you know, something go wrong. So I was playing it safe. But it's still good. I'm going to get smaller brackets. What do you think? Should I just cover them up or get smaller brackets? I think the brackets would have looked all right if they were further apart. But I'm loving that little mantle. I think it's perfect. And look at this, how well that stain's turned out. Totally in love. But look, I think I said it, I'm not going to put any more in because that was strong enough for that. But yeah, I'm going to probably go on a bracket hunt and see what I can find. But I think this has turned out really good. Better than I thought it would, the stain. Still need to clean like the dust off of there. But look, I've put them 2 pumpkins there. That's what I was waiting for. They're going to go on the mantle. And it covers up them brackets. But what I also thought here, I didn't notice, because it's small and because I've got that basket there, that is not going to hit that, you know, it's not going to damage the door, damage the mantle. So that's another thing I've just picked up on. And I'll just go and get it. But remember that peg holder I was talking about? I've got to decide where I want to put it. I want to put it on this wall. I was going to paint it the same colour as the wall, or maybe stain it, but I'm edging towards the colour of the wall. I'll go and get it and show you what I wanted to do with it. This is the pegboard I got for £2 from the charity shop. So I've envisioned painting this the same colour as the wall and maybe putting it under here somewhere, you know, like to hang stockings, to hang little bits and pieces on. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know if to do that yet, or maybe to hang it higher up here, to hang wreaths down, hang stuff on. But I'm envisioning it on this wall. Just haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Hi guys, it is now like, what day are we on? Thursday? I can't even remember when I started this whole thing. I want to get it done, dusted, sorted. It's about 9:30. I'm really tired, but So I was out all day. I did some lovely shopping, spent the day with a work friend today, then I had the school to go to. And when I come back, so the fake tiles I've been waiting for, that I paid almost £6 for 50. I thought I was getting a good deal. They're going to look fantastic, amazing. They arrived today, and all I can say is what a disappointment. Can you guess what was wrong with them, why they were disappointing? Look at the size of that. They are tiddly. I don't even know. They might be 5 centimetres by 5 centimetres, if not a bit smaller. Could be 4 by 4. That is ridiculous. I thought they were going to look fantastic. I'll put a picture up as well of what they should look like. What I thought they were going to look like. What a disappointment. And I had to wait ages for these to arrive. I'd even given up on them. So, yeah, I'm disappointed with these. And it's a waste of money. Money down the toilet. But, because I got so impatient, what did I get today? I got these. So I got some more fake tiles from a pound shop. They're textured like a tile, and they wear a bit better than those, I think, anyway. But yeah, there's 4 sheets. I can't remember how much they cost. I have got the receipt somewhere, so I'll put it on screen if I can find it. And they're just, I'm sure that's like brown, white, and like a light blue, and they're different patterns. And like I said, there's 4 sheets in there of those. It's just enough to cover that what I need it to. So I'm pleased I got those. Otherwise, this finding this would have been even worse. But look at that. They're tiny. Compared to my hand, it's a shame, because I bet they got some lovely, well, they look like they had some lovely patterns on them, and that would have been great. I thought I would have lots of spare ones, but yeah, so I've given up on those, and I'm going to do this instead. So I'm just going to move the fire out of the way. I want to clean up this piece of wood, because it's been sat there a little while now. I'm just going to spray it and clean it with baby wipes, just get all the fur that could have got off from Tiger and the dust, any little bits and pieces. As you can see there, it's got quite mucky. So I'm going to give it a good clean up, then I'll dry it off, and then it's ready for the peel and stick tiles to go on. So these are like £4 from a little cheap shop. And I'm glad I got impatient, because these are really good, really easy to use, really easy to cut. And I thought they were just nice, and they look so much like real tile. Let me know if you've used peel and stick things before, like flooring, and how you've got on with it. I love peel and stick. I've done peel and stick flooring and tiles now. It's really easy to work with, and it's so cheap. Cheaper than like getting real tiles and like real wooden floors. In a moment you'll see the finished result of this, and I'll be showing you like a cost breakdown of everything. So there's bits that you should get to do a similar thing to me, and then there's some bits that are like optional. So in total I spent just under £79 on everything, but only about 66.42 of it is stuff you really need. And I'm quite pleased with that price, just because I was willing to get a brand new fake log burner, and I'm so pleased I found the one in the charity shop. It's just made this a whole lot more affordable. So I got the same result for what I was originally going to buy, like brand new. And of course you can get some of these bits cheaper if you look about. I'm more of a visual person, so I needed to go up to B&Q and see these things like the brackets, see how they looked. But here's the tiles, all the fake tiles, and how they turned out. Then here is the cost breakdown. So like I said, in the red you don't need to buy these things, it's optional. And the blue bits you need if you want to do something similar. And like I said, it comes up to just under £79. So here is the before. If you remember, there were toys there, and then I cleared it out and put the fake log burner there till I bought everything. And then here is the finished result. So I did go up to B&Q and get the logs to finish it off, and I did end up putting the pegs there, the peg hooks, and there is the finished like mantle shelf. I think it turned out so good. As I said, you might be able to find these bits cheaper elsewhere. I had to go up to B&Q and see what they had rather than buying stuff online. But I'm so happy with how everything turned out. It looks so cosy and lovely, and it's really changed this space from a cluttered toy area to a lovely cosy family space. I really hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to try something similar. But remember, you can do something similar to this. If you don't have a lot of money, a lot of space, or a lot of DIY knowledge, you can still do something like this. So I hope you give it a go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching.